Jesus says in the 6th chapter of Luke, be merciful, just as your Father is merciful, right? Don't judge, you won't be judged. Don't condemn, you won't be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Amen. Give, and it's going to be given to you, right? A good measure. I can never get this one straight. I got to read it. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. That sounds like a big old wonderful mess, doesn't it? If you don't show love, mercy, and forgiveness, how can you expect God to show it to you? Come on now. Right. You know? With the measure you use, He's going to give that back to you. Wow. That's the measure God wants to use with you. And if you only want to give a little, then just give a little. You're only going to get a little, though. Why not be generous? Why not go for the whole thing? Come on, bring it on. Hand it out. Get it back. God's going to match it. I can guarantee it. This next one's going to make it easy. Verse 8 there. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Wow. Have you ever met someone for the first time, and before they even said a word, you have them completely sized up? Yep. We all have this filing cabinet, and I think it must sit right about here because we call it our gut reaction when we pull something from it, right? Yep. Every time we meet somebody, we've got all this stuff filed away. And we've got people organized in there according to how they dress or how they speak or the car that they drive or the clothes that they wear, how they wear their hair, whatever. But when we meet somebody new, we reach into that filing cabinet and we pull out something similar to that new person, right? And it's horrible because sometimes it keeps us from getting to know them because we already have them all figured out, right? Sometimes it even keeps us from being polite. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, if you want to be an imitator of Christ, isn't that what we're supposed to be doing? Take that filing cabinet and set it out to the curb. Come on now. Okay? We've got to get rid of that trash. God is the only one who can look at somebody the first time and know everything about them. Yep. Amen. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Whether it's someone brand new or someone that you've looked at every day for the last 25 million years, when you make an effort to see them through God's eyes, when you make an effort to see them with the Jesus heart, you're going to see God's eyes. You're going to see God's eyes in theirs. You're going to see Jesus' heart. That's what I mean. When you're pure in heart and you look at somebody, you're going to see that they're pure in heart too. Yep. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they'll be called children of God. Notice it doesn't say peace-loving or peaceful. Peacemakers. Okay, these are people who actively work to bring peace to a situation. Right. Oh, yeah. 26 years ago, I suffered from a condition called stupidity. And I married into a family who had perfected the art of carrying a grudge. Somebody ticked you off, you just didn't speak to them anymore. Ever. Okay? The only two surviving members of that family are my ex-husband and his brother. And their mom turned 90 in January and passed away. And when they get done fighting over her will, those brothers will never speak to each other again. How sad that is. Very sad. Yeah. To be the first to be able to say, hey, let's talk about this. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's a blessing. Even if you just agree to disagree, life is too short. Mm-hmm. You know? You got a situation at work, situation with a neighbor, strive to see their side of the situation. Maybe they've got a sick parent that they're dealing with, maybe a sick child. They've lost their job. You don't know what the other guy is going through. Right. But there is no situation in the world that cannot be made better by bringing a little bit of peace into it. Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe you've tried and haven't gotten anywhere. Don't stop. What did Jesus say we're supposed to do for our enemies? Pray. Pray for our enemies, yep. Right? Don't pray they fall off a cliff or get hit by a bus. Pray in a good way about them. Pray that God lets you, He doesn't let you be the one to bring peace to the situation. Pray He gives you peace about the situation, okay? What's that song, God will make a way where there seems to be no way? Do you know what kind of a ripple effect this would have if we all practice being peacemakers just within our circle of influence? Yep. You understand what I mean by that? Just in our families and our friends. Well, God's perfect number seems to be 7. I don't know if you noticed that through the Bible. You see a lot of 7s in there. Mm-hmm. We just went over 7 teachings of perfect blessedness, right? Mm-hmm. These aren't things we have to do to be saved. These are things we should be doing in light of the fact that we've been saved.
That's right.
Right? Just a simple little thing to Jesus. I'm going to try to do this. Jesus is the way. He is the truth. And he is the life. His teachings are the way and the truth and the life. They're the secret to the abundant life he wants us to be living right now. Both as individuals and as a church. Okay? You hear me? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not going to be that easy. You got to know that, right? You've heard me say this before. The closer you try to walk with Jesus, the harder Satan's going to try to hit you. Oh, yeah. He knows our weaknesses. He knows where he can get a foothold. And this next verse here, verse 10, it guarantees a blessing, and its reward is the same as the one for the poor in spirit, the kingdom of heaven. Mm-hmm. But Jesus is switching gears here. Check this out. He knows what we're in for. He says, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. See, when we strive to make these 7 characteristics part of who we are, our character, that means we're becoming righteous, right? We're becoming Christ-like, and that's our goal. God said, be holy as I'm holy, right? You remember what we said blessed was? Having God's approval.
Yep.
It's not going to make Satan happy. We'll kick the old guy off. We shouldn't be surprised when people tell us we can't be Christians. Okay? That's the oldest trick in the book, divide and conquer.
Yes,
It makes me sad that so many Christians are out there, and it breaks my heart to even say it. They're being used by Satan to divide the church.
Yep.
Well, come on.
Come on.
That breaks my heart. We got to ignore them, folks. We got to love them, ignore them, and go on. Say, look, folks, you can come with us, or you can sit back there, but we are moving forward in that.
Come on now.
God, okay? Your life is between you and God and the people that God has in mind for each one of you to impact from you.
Yep. That's right.
Blessed are you when you are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Yours is the kingdom of heaven. When we're persecuted because we're trying to live righteous lives, we have God's approval. Ours is the kingdom of heaven right here on earth, okay? As I mentioned earlier, the Bible is full of examples of people who did phenomenal things because they had God's approval.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pull off the miraculous because the big guy is in their corner. I'm going to ask you this. Do you want to see your faith in the things that God will do through you explode? What do you think? How's that sound?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be used by God to bring people to Christ?
Yep.
Do you want to grow this church beyond this building and one next to it?
Yep.
You know? All of his teachings.
Come on.
Right.
It is as simple as that.
That's right.
Okay? It seems like a small thing when one person does it. But everyone around you, everyone in your family, all your friends, everybody is affected when you do it. And you know what? You say, well, even when no one is around, newsflash, someone's always around. God is always around. Isn't that what they character? What you do when no one's around?
That's right. That's right.
This is the difference, brothers and sisters, between having Jesus hanging out in your waiting room and bringing him into your life, living with him, for him, with him by your side. This is what Paul meant when he said we have been transferred out of that domain of darkness and we are living in the kingdom of his beloved Son. You live your life according to Jesus' teachings, receiving that blessings. The kingdom of heaven is right here with us. This is the world. This is how we live in the world. Jesus said, live in the world, but not of it. This is how we're going to do it, okay? When you seek to live your life according to his will, what you're doing is striving to live according to his teachings, because that's what his will is. Follow my teachings, right? I guarantee you this because I've seen it in my own life. I'm a girl from Union, Ohio, with no college degree, no seminary, no whatever. I said, God, use me. Please, God, use me. Boom, here you are. Tomorrow I'm in Cincinnati speaking. Praise the Lord. You know how many years it took me to learn how to spell Cincinnati? Go there tomorrow and preach. I've seen it in my own life, and it's going to happen here. I guarantee it, folks.
Yes.
There's like 3 times more people here than there were last weekend when we were here.
Yes.
And tomorrow there's going to be more, okay? And the next weekend. So I told them in Cincinnati last week, I said, everybody here